Hello, dear ones. Today I'm speaking briefly about personal daily practices. A personal daily practice, sometimes called daily devotions, is something done every day to connect with Source, with Goddess, and with oneself. A daily practice can be as short and simple as pulling an oracle or tarot card or rune for the day. It can be as simple as lighting a candle or some incense on your altar, perhaps saying a prayer, or engaging in just 5 minutes of concentrated mindful meditation. Some daily practices are far longer and more advanced, and you will likely find that as you deepen your practice, you will choose to add more things to it. If your daily practice is not interesting to you, if it is not keeping what we call the inner sloth person, the ancient one within, engaged and excited, then something needs to shift. A daily practice done begrudgingly, or one that you have to force yourself to do, or one that you just don't do at all, needs to be changed or fine-tuned or burned down and completely rebuilt from the ground up. Although it takes mindfulness and discipline and committed application, ultimately your devotions should be something that you are excited to do every single day, something that you look forward to doing every single day. And so if your practice isn't working for you in the morning, try doing it at night, or vice versa, or even both, day and night. Tarot's not working for you, how about instead working with affirmations or visualizations or chanting? How about reading a passage in a book that inspires you? You don't have an hour. Well, what about 5 minutes? What about using your time in the shower every day mindfully as part of your devotions? Dear ones, the only thing that stands in the way of creating a daily practice that works for you is you. And so I invite you to get out of your own way. I invite you to create something that speaks to you, that challenges you, that makes you feel good and fulfilled and connected. Ultimately, this is your job. This is your responsibility. No one can do your daily practice for you. An interesting and inspiring daily practice becomes our touchstone, our anchor. It becomes the very foundation of our successful magical work and of living our best lives. Having a dedicated daily practice means that our spirituality is constantly at a simmer, our magic is constantly close at hand, and all we need to do is to turn that simmer back up into a boil whenever it's needed. Your daily practice brings you into communication and dialogue with yourself and with Source and with the multiverse. You become one with the flow of these energies. You are continually plugged in. You are living in a state of acute connection. You are doing your spiritual work because you want to do your spiritual work. You want to live a magical life. And this is what we strive to do as witches, to make everything we do part of our magical life. And when we are successful with this, we are successful elsewhere in our lives. Our daily practices are intended to put us in close contact with our personal power within. We pray to an immanent goddess, an immanent Source, she who infuses all aspects of our lives. We do not pray alone to Goddess or Source above, but also Goddess within. She who is incarnate inside of these human bodies, inside of our human souls. Developing a relationship with this Goddess within, with this power from within, is a huge part of our daily personal practice. You are the priestess or priest of your own altar. You are the sovereign one of your own realm. And so here are some questions to consider and perhaps journal about. Do I have a daily practice? And if so, what is it? What comprises this daily practice? Do I like my daily practice? Am I inspired by it? Am I challenged by it? What might feel good to do each day that I'm not already doing? And how can I experiment with making space and time for this practice? Dear ones, I invite you to dive deep into your personal practice today, right now, if you can. I invite you to cultivate dedication, commitment to self, and perseverance. I'm Lady Jesamyn Angelica, High Priestess and founder of Sisterhood of the Moon, and I am so grateful that you have chosen to join me today. Blessed be.